Good morning, children. This is video 6 of tenses, and in this video we learn past perfect tense. Now, past perfect tense, perfect means completed. So it talks about actions that took place in the past and completed also in the past, and it asks question, what had you done? So all the answers that we get to this question are going to be of past perfect. Let's see a few examples. He had owned a car for 5 years before he switched to bicycle. So owning the car, this act or this action got completed. It lasted for 5 years, but now it is completed since this boy owns a bicycle now. The second example, she had wanted a cat but received a fish. So wanting or this desire to have a cat was in the past, and now it is no more. It does not exist anymore. He studied so much because he had received a lot of work. He received the work in the past, and this action is completed. Now is not receiving anymore. The last example, she had never played basketball before 2002. So before 2002, this girl did not have any experience. It is a negative sentence. So after 2002, this girl must have started playing basketball. Now, let's see the timeline. Timeline, see, this is point of reference in present, right? So past perfect talks about an action that started in the past, okay, somewhere here, maybe, and it got completed before now. And it has nothing to do with the present time. Now, time expressions, these are the words which are used in past perfect to show the time expression. Already, for, since, then, yet, never, just, by the time, after, and before. In next slide, I have included some examples so that you understand better. Then verb form is V3, that is past participle form of the verb is used in all perfect tenses, present perfect, past perfect and future perfect also. So again, I will reinstate that you all are expected to learn the V3 form of the verb. Okay, like write is written, go is gone, sing is sung, run is run again, tear is torn, buy bought, throw thrown, and bring brought. Now formation, the structure is very simple. All the subjects take only one auxiliary verb, and that is had, plus V3 form of the verb plus rest of the sentence. Okay. Then usage. When should we use past perfect? When we are using reported speech, then to show a period of time before an event. Again, this also has an interruption. We have to show an action that interrupts so that we can show that the action got completed before before the second action that took place. Then in the if clause, a sentence that begins with if is called as if clause because we use if to show condition. When we are putting conditions, then we begin the sentence with if. Can express the duration of a completed action. Past perfect also is used to express duration. How long did an action last? And last, to express regret about something in the past. Now, here are a few examples that I've listed to have a better understanding about time expressions. I had finished my homework by 8 o'clock. So I have highlighted the past perfect form of the verbs in red and the time expressions in yellow. So here had finished is the past perfect form of the verb and by 8 o'clock. So that means before 8 o'clock the homework got finished. By the time I got to the class, the lesson had started. So the introduction, the lesson was already introduced. Okay. And after the introduction got completed, I entered. The teacher had checked the answers before the lesson. So checking was done and then the lesson started. Then I left after I had finished. So first I completed this action and then I left a particular place. Maybe the sentence is talking about a place. Then Simon had just finished the test when the bell rang. So first this action got finished. What? The test. He attempted the test, finished the test, and after which the bell rang. The concert had already started when we arrived. So when we arrived, the concert had already begun. So we were not able to see the beginning of the concert. Now I have also listed a few contractions because in perfect tenses contractions are very common and popular. So I had is written like I apostrophe D, you had is written with U apostrophe D. So all the contractions, if you see, had, instead of writing had, we write apostrophe D. Had is replaced with apostrophe D. This is one, this last one is different. All forms had not, the contraction of had not is hadn't. Let's go through a few examples to understand the correct use of past perfect tense. The first one is to show that an action was completed in the past before another action happened. The first example is, I had never seen such a beautiful beach before I went to Maldives. So till this person went to Maldives, before this time, the person had never seen beautiful beaches. The second one is, she had read the book before she went to see the film. Probably the film was based on the book that she had read. So the reading part already got over. Robert had not studied English before he went to England. That means this unfinished action got finished before the person went to England. Also, another thing to observe is, children, the second part of the sentence, like I went to Maldives here, then she went to see the film, and he went to England. All these include V2 form or past form of the verb. The second usage is when we are using indirect speech. For example, she told the teacher that she had not done her homework. So, of course, it is negative, but this action got completed before she spoke to her teacher. Then, when we are talking about conditions, for example, if I had not washed my car, it probably would not have rained. So, that means washing of the car finished before it started raining. Maybe this person is always uh, observing that it rains after he or she has washed the car. If she had eaten her vegetables, her mother would have let her have her pudding. So, if this condition would have been satisfied, which condition? Eating her vegetables. Then the second action also would have taken place. That means her mother would have allowed her to eat pudding. The second last use is to express regret about something in the past. Regret means when you feel sad about not doing a particular action or not being able to accomplish something is called as regret. So I wish I had listened at school. Maybe now the child is not faring well in college. So now is repenting, regretting that I wish I had listened at school. I wish I was attentive in school. He wished he hadn't spent all his money on the car. So, probably after spending the money on the car, the person realizes that he shouldn't have spent all the money. Then the last is, can perfect tense can also express duration of a completed action. It had rained for 3 hours yesterday. So, for how long did it rain? For 3 hours. So, it is also used to show duration. By now, you all must have been very clear about changing affirmative sentences into negative and then into interrogative. So, again, the same thumb rule that to change affirmative sentence into negative, we add not after the helping verb. So, the helping verb in this particular tense is had, only had. So, we will insert not after had in all the sentences. I had, this is the helping verb, I had not eaten a cake. Then she had not eaten a cake. We had not eaten a cake. And you had not eaten a cake. So very, very simple. Then how to change into interrogative yes no type? We simply have to bring the helping verb in the beginning. So you just bring had in front and do the other required changes. Had I eaten a cake? Question mark. Had she eaten a cake? Question mark. Had we eaten a cake? Question mark. And had you eaten a cake? Question mark. So children, this brings us to the end of past perfect tense, and I will also be sending a reference video along with this video, so please do watch it, and also try and do a comparative study between simple past and past perfect, because these two are tenses which are often confused. Thank you so much.